Hi, I'm Samantha, and I'm going to teach you about the logical fallacy of begging the question. To get started, you should know that a logical fallacy is an argument that seems reasonable because it's natural, especially when it appeals to someone's interests. Even though it appeals and it seems like it's right, it isn't. I'm going to teach you about begging the question. Begging the question is any form of argument where the conclusion is assumed in one of the premises. In other words, it's assumed to be correct because the person who stated it said it was. One example would be if someone said, "Officer, I can't get a ticket because I was driving slow." Of course, the person could have only been pulled over if they were driving fast, but they assume because they said they were going slow that they shouldn't get a ticket. That's begging the question. Another example would be if someone said, "The chicken came first, not the egg." Well, they only think the chicken came first because they said the chicken came first. That doesn't mean that the chicken actually came before the egg. It could have been said the other way, and again, it would have been begging the question. Many people use the phrase begging the question in the wrong way, by thinking that it means to prompt one to ask a question, but that is not the correct usage. Begging the question is a form of circular reasoning, which is incorrect. It has nothing to do with prompting someone to answer a question a specific way. Begging the question is a bit like telling someone an answer and hoping that they'll believe you and assume that it's correct. Begging the question is something that people do often just because they think it sounds reasonable, when really it's not, and the answer is not supported by their claim.